Hello, my name's Davo and I'm here with Ron from CATAN.
Hi everybody.
Hello. Now we've just done an unboxing of CATAN Starfarers.
I was very excited.
And I mean, as you can see, the fruits of our labour are right here in front of us.
Exactly.
It's spectacular. It's so cool.
Lots of space, lots of stuff.
I mean, quite literally lots of space. It's a big game. It's a big game. But for people at home that maybe don't know a lot about CATAN Starfarers, they've heard of CATAN. Can you describe CATAN Starfarers in one sentence for me?
It's CATAN in space.
I mean, you condensed it, 3 words.
With pirates.
5 words.
There you go.
Wow. So with pirates. No, it's not just pirates we're having, is it?
No, space pirates, because we're in space.
Okay. Now, this game came out a long time ago. You were saying earlier, it's like 2000?
Yeah, 2000, or 1999 in German, actually, and 2000 in English. It was the first edition. So, yeah, 20 years ago.
20 years. That's impressive. And what made you guys want to remake it for today?
Year in and year out, and then as the years and then decades go by, it became the #1 most requested, please reprint this game. And for the longest time, Klaus wasn't really interested in doing this space exploration, but at some point he's like, yeah, there's enough people out there, they're interested, and we had some ideas about how to make some big improvements over the old one, to bring it up to sort of modern gaming stuff. Which was a challenge,
What sort of improvements have you made?
Well, variable board for one. The original board was fixed. Now the planetary spaces, you can set them up. So this allows you to place them face up if you want to have an easy intro game for people who don't know. You can turn them all face down, shuffle them all up, and then just literally go discover what's there unbeknownst to you. You're like, well, I hope there's some fuel planet that way. I really need some fuel.
Yeah, flip it over.
Flip it over like, yay, fuel, sweet. So that part is really good. Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. And the spaceships as well. You said you've...
Yep, the motherships, we completely remodeled those. There was an issue with the old pieces. The plastic it was made out of was a little bit brittle. The parts you snapped on would sometimes break it. They had a big spire on the top that would snap off. So it was pretty frustrating from a consumer standpoint. In fact, we had to invent a special plastic ring that would slide onto the rocket to become a new attachment point for the old boosters. Wow. And we've got rid of all that, much sturdier plastic. The new ones all open up like so. We changed the probability of the balls in this one to speed the game up, but by giving access to the ship like this, we have extra balls in the game. So once you have it, you can tailor it to your gameplay.
You can do whatever you want, can't you?
Exactly.
I mean, it's your game.
It's a game. Well, all games are a sandbox. You can play it at your home how you like.
Quote from Ron.
Yeah.
Now, another thing that really fascinates me about this game is that people wanted it back. People kept on asking, when are you going to bring Starfarers back?
Yeah.
What do you think it is about it that just kept people biting at your heels for it?
I don't know. I mean, space is always exciting and fun. It's a good theme. I mean, it appears in a lot of games over time. It's one of the few places we as people haven't explored in great depth, and those few who have are rare. So it's really fun as a regular layperson to be able to bring outer space or some tale for it onto the game table.
And speaking of tales, so we have various different races here.
Correct.
In CATAN Starfarers.
Yep.
I've got little standees of them here.
Yep.
These are the friendship tokens.
Friendship tokens, correct.
But you can see, so who are these races? Who are we exploring with?
So we have the merchants, and they come from this little group here. We have scientists. They come from there. We have
clever.
The green folk, which are from here, and the politicians, which are from there. So when you go and put a trading outpost on there, like so, then the first person to do that takes this friendship token. It's worth 2 victory points. Nice.
So like the knights and like the longest road.
Yes,
like you get 2 points and you're trying to...
And then if you outbuilt me, then you would take this friend. He'd become your friend.
Bye-bye. And what about these alien races? How come they're here? What's their story?
The alien races are different people we're going to encounter. So when you set up trade posts with them, like say the green folk, you're going to get different card abilities. So once you settle there, you'll get a card of your choice that gives you different power. So if it's green folk, it's always production increases. So if you have carbon planets, you get additional 1 card anytime your carbon planets produce.
So they all have their own little thing going on.
Correct.
They all have their own
help in
theme.
trading. Science folk give you extra bits for your rocket. Politicians help you with the encounter cards.
So another question I do have is the name Catan Starfarers. Where did the name Starfarers come from? Because that's an interesting choice.
No, the original one was The Starfarers of Catan. And that's a title that Klaus came up with back in 1999. So, part of all of the Catan Redux, we got rid of the Settlers of, gone for more simple, shorter titles. Catan X, Catan Y, Catan Z.
And it's very similar to what you've done in between versions as well, because you've slimmed things down, you've streamlined it, and you've basically just kept I don't want to say kept the best bits, but
We'll distill it to its core essence.
That's it. That's the words I was looking for. Yeah. And it's made such a difference, because we were unboxing it earlier, and I found it, there was a ton of stuff in the box, and we can't lie for you people at home. There's a ton of stuff here, but it's actually, it all makes a lot of sense, and it all is relatively self-explanatory as soon as you've got it.
Yeah.
And the things that I really love that you're focusing on are things like the durability of the game.
Right.
So you were speaking about the little spikes breaking off the spaceship.
Yep, exactly.
People are going to have this for the next 10, 20 years.
Easily. Yeah.
That's what I love, and that's what really speaks to me about it. But the one thing you've also redone that we haven't touched on is the artwork.
Yeah.
So the artwork, we have the lovely artwork on the board, so we have the planets, but I think you have them there. So you have all the different races and all the different characters over here.
Correct.
So who inspired these people?
They are a collaboration of ideas that Klaus had. In the original game, there was an artist named Franz Vollwinkel, who's a German artist, and he and Klaus worked on the look and feel of each of those different races. Interestingly, for this Redux, we went back and talked to Franz again and said, hey, we're going to be doing a reissue, an update of the game. How would you like to work on it again and go back and reapproach those same characters you did 20 years ago? And, his career's 20 years long. He's improved and changed his styles to some degree. So it was really fun to work and see how his styles have changed and improved and streamlined.
And how have
even
they?
since then? A lot. I mean, if you compare these to the old, you can tell they're the same characters as were in the old one, but there's a lot more life to them. There's just, they're beautiful. So.
Yeah, it's classic. Is how I would describe it.
Yeah.
It's like those old sci-fi novels you get on the covers.
Exactly.
It's very similar to that, but it's all very clean, which I really, really like. So I'm just going to show you guys at home.
Yep.
You can grab those cards for me.
You've got more in that stack too.
Oh, I have a big old stack.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'm just going to show you guys at home some of these pieces of art that we've got here. And on the bottom, I realised that it's actually their names. It's not their race. It's their individual names.
It's like an ID card.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm so-and-so from the blah, blah, blah.
Hi, I'm Utozo.
Yeah.
Now, Ron, if you had to pick one of these characters to be, which one would you be?
Ooh, a specific character or which race?
I think a specific character,
Oh, it's very challenging. I rather like the green folk, I have to say. It's like I bounce between them and the merchants. I think if I'm choosing, it's probably this fellow here.
Socks.
If fellow, I don't know if they're binary gendered or if they have genders in green folk, but there they are.
Well,
I like that one.
They look very happy, and that's all that matters, really, isn't it? So the one that I really, really like is we had where have you gone? There we go.
Yeah.
Rachna.
Yeah.
Which is very, very similar to Rihanna.
Oh, I see. Yes.
I mean, I'm down for it. And also, another thing is that all the art is different on each one. I mean, you guys at home can see that's a silly thing for me to be like, oh hey, the art's different. But you've put a lot of effort in here, and it really, really shows.
Thanks. We worked pretty hard on it.
So while I'm here with you, I feel like you are the best person, probably in the world, to ask.
Okay.
Can you tell me a secret about Starfarers?
Secret?
Yeah, tell me something that nobody else is going to be able to tell you.
Gosh, there's not a lot of secrets about it. I mean, we have some interesting long-term plans for it, but if there are plans for it, let's put it that way. It all depends on how well it's received and if it makes economic sense. We've got a pretty cool thing coming out for Essen. It's just like a nice little promo bit that you'll get.
And how do people get that?
Showing up there at the show. There'll also be some opportunities. Tune into CATAN.com as well for other details.
Ooh, exciting. I don't know what it is, but you guys are going to have to go to CATAN.com to find out the skinny.
Exactly.
Basically. So, when you redid everything, what were some of the things that you decided, you know what, I think we'll leave this behind in the old version? Was there anything that you didn't take with you when you refreshed it?
Well, the fixed board, of course. The old board was definitely out. Bad plastics. Mechanically, the main missions were for the re-edition was plastics must be perfect, number one. 2, must be faster in play. So it was not so much that we cut anything out, we sped up every mechanism. There were a few of the powers of the alien cards that we had to tweak. There were some of them that were just a little bit combo overpowered, that if you got both of those cards, you're just going to crush the rest of the people. Yeah. So we had to tweak the economics of those cards a little bit. So I would say you left those things behind, broken cards. But other than that, it's all there. Just think, old 60s Star Trek, which I love, versus modern J.J. Abrams Star Trek. It's clearly all Star Trek, but one of them definitely looks faster. So
I'm getting that analogy, So pardon the pun. Is it a pun if I say what new stuff have you got on the horizon? Are there horizons in space, Ron?
Well, there's always a horizon. There's event horizons. There's all kinds of horizons. You're always going over the next.
What's on the event horizon for Catan?
For Catan Starfarers, we've got work on a couple of different expansions, some promos, possibly a 5.6 if we can get it to play at the speed and pace of this one. So far we haven't quite nailed it, but we're still working. For Catan in general, next year is its 25th anniversary.
Which is incredible.
It's amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you guys feel about that in Catan?
It's a little strange because, every day you go to work, you make games, you play, you do stuff. And it's kind of hard to imagine that much time has passed. But clearly my hair and chin show otherwise. So, yes.
So what plans have you got for the 25th anniversary? Are you having a big party?
We're having many different parties. We're going to have some global parties, some local parties, some international, and a lot of interesting surprises.
Ooh.
Some special products. Tune in.
Oh, special products.
Yeah.
You're dropping heavy hints now, Ron.
There you go.
Wow. You guys have got so much going on. So you've got the 25th anniversary, which I'm going to have to stay put another couple of months for.
Correct.
Which is phenomenal. I mean, that's...
Yeah, it's a real milestone. I mean, I feel very lucky to be involved with a game that has that much longevity and people still have genuine interest.
Yeah. And I can't wait to see what you come up with. I mean, it's got to be big. Whatever it is, it's got to be big. And
a lot of cool plans. Stay tuned.
I can't wait. But do you know what I can do right now? I could do some Catan Starfarers.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Can't look forward to it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. I've had a blast. Now, the one thing that we've done is we've talked about it, we've touched the pieces, but Ron, when are we going to play?
I will tonight.
It's a deal.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys there. And if you do want to watch it, click the links in the general vicinity of the video. I don't know where they are, depending on where you're watching, but we will see you there. I'm Davo, this has been Ron, and this has been Catan Starfarers.